Cisco launched the new ISR4000 series in summer of 2014 and promised ASIC-like performance. However, there were no official third-party test reports available until now. In July of 2015, Miercom, which is an independent company that specializes in testing networking equipment, tested the ISR4k series in detail. In the next few minutes, I'm going to talk you through this test report and show you some result examples as well as Miercom's key findings. Here you can see the diagram used for those tests. One of each ISR4k models, from top down first the ISR4300 series, meaning ISR4321, 4331 and the 4351. Next we have the ISR4400 series, meaning ISR4431 and ISR4451. As a head end, an ASR1002X was used. This box was only required for some tests. For example, the crypto test required a head end for the IPsec tunnels. As traffic generator, a standard Spirent test center appliance was used. Now let's take a look at the actual results. Here are the results of the ISR4331 with performance license, meaning it can go up to 300 megabits per second. On the left in blue you can see the aggregate throughput in megabits per second. On the right is the CPU utilization in orange. You can see that the throughput stays consistent at 300 megabits per second until the IPsec test cases. In these tests, including IPsec, Miercom reduced the traffic by 10% to allow for additional IPsec headers. Therefore, technically, the router still performs at 300 megabits per second on the WAN side. Only once a heavy feature combination is used, like the last test where firewall, NAT, QS and IPsec are enabled, the aggregate throughput goes down to 240 megabits per second. You can see how the CPU utilization increases with every test case, and only in the last two tests the CPU is maxed out. And here are the four key findings from Miercom. First, the same operating software runs on all ISR4k models and effectively shapes performance, assuring ASIC-like resource allocation to specific features and services. Second, testing confirmed the ISRs deliver every bit per second of advertised throughput when IP forwarding or running QoS, NAT or firewall, with more than 60% of CPU capacity left for added features. Third, the ISRs all deliver impressive throughput, even when running multiple services concurrently. 50 to 90% of maximum license capacity was achieved while simultaneously running IP forwarding, IPsec encryption, NAT and firewall. Lastly, in grueling testing of WAN throughput in various demanding scenarios, the ISRs showed they offer near linear step-up options via license performance levels and model upgrades. This concludes my quick peek at the Miercom test report on our ISR4k series, and I'd like to thank you for viewing.